Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Jeremy Scott Fitness Podcast Radio Show, coming to you on this Wednesday, March the 25th, just after 2 o'clock. Finished up my own workout here, a little mobility, foam rolling, and a little body weight flow, just to kind of get a good sweat going and let my body kind of move through space. Typically in the middle of the week, I take it a little bit easier, as I don't want to, run myself down. And again, I'm not 16 anymore, so things don't quite bounce back the way that they used to. And I think a lot of you guys out there probably feel that. I remember the days when I would play basketball, like AAU traveling basketball. You'd play 3 or 4 games in a day, and you'd play the whole day, and basically your diet consisted of, maybe a hot dog and Mr. Freeze from the concession stand, some nachos, and then you probably crushed Burger King at night, and you did it all over again the next day. Not only can't my body not do that, if I ate that, it'd be a pretty awful instance of shit puke going on for sure. So I tend to take it easier in the middle of the week and just work on some weak point stuff and just dynamically moving my body through space. So meaning, different jack variations, mountain climbers, skater hops, a lot of lateral shuffles, karaoke, skipping, just things that the body, bear crawls for sure, that the body, naturally should do, that oftentimes we don't throw into the normal kind of just loading routine. So that's where I'm at today. But as I was writing content for our newsletter later next week, which again, if you guys are not on the newsletter, shoot me a message. I'm happy to add you at least 3 newsletters per week minimum. And then about half that stuff get housed on the Jeremy Scott Fitness blog. I was going through a post that we did a long time ago, before all the social media stuff existed, when we used to only do things on the blog itself. And one of the most popular ones I had was this rip on lemon water and why I would drink it. And as we have a lemon tree actually in our backyard today, my wife was picking some, and I'm chopping it up and throwing it into water. And I'm like, hey, I haven't talked about lemon water, in detail, and why I drink it so often and why I think it's important for you guys and immunity. So I wanted to just drop this on you super quick. And again, this will come out in the newsletter next week, but I figured all you guys are, bored and probably looking for quality content. And so, I want to give you a couple of reasons why I drink it from my homies at the Cleveland Clinic, and we'll kind of go from there. But one of the things I've been doing lately, specifically, obviously these last, we've been closed for over a week now, which is really strange to say. And it's just a weird feeling, even coming in here just to, drop checks off and do different things and pick up the mail. It's weird, it's hard to feel normal in these times. And I think anybody out there who's listening, even if you're making the best of it and you're positive and you don't feel quite normal, I think that's okay. I don't think you should feel completely normal every day. And if you have just, a little bit of stress and a little bit of anxiety, I think that's all right too. If you're letting it consume you where you can't breathe, slow down. We are going to get through this. But if you do feel a little bit off, I think that makes you normal. I believe if your entire life shifted and things stopped and you had to stay home and not go to work and not interact with your friends and family how you're used to, and you felt totally normal, you would be a psychopath. You literally would be Dexter. And that's how I know I'm not a complete robot mutant serial killer, because I don't feel quite normal. And I think if you guys are feeling a little bit of that offness, I think that's okay. But one of the things I have done in the last week or so to really take care of my immune system is, one, like I said before, get more sleep. 7 to 9 legit quality hours of sleep I have been getting per night. And I have to be real with you guys, it's the best I've felt in years. Even today, going through the workout where I'm just taking it easy, the normal numbers and things I'm doing, I'm just ripping it. And I feel great. And I'm not pushing it. I'm not trying to redline it. I'm not going deep in my pain cave. I just feel better running at higher RPMs. And I have to attribute some of that to the quality of sleep I'm getting. Even going through my mobility stuff, my normal, my glute ham attachment's still tight, my piriformis is still a little bit tight, but not as tight as it usually is. I feel my recovery is better because I'm getting better restorative quality sleep, and I would urge you to do the same. I've also been taking athletic greens twice a day. Again, if you guys want 20 free travel packs, hit me up. I'm happy to share the link with you. But I do think taking the athletic greens and getting my micronutrients up is making a huge difference, not only in the immune system building, but also my overall energy each day. The third thing I'm doing is just a 15-minute walk outside to get some sun exposure. I think that's crucial if you guys have access to that, or even in your backyard, if you can lay out for 15 minutes, get some vitamin D. If you look at all the studies in immunity, hands down, one of the best things you can do for yourself. If you can go for a shirtless walk, even better. I don't know the HOA rules in your community. If you're a woman, Some people might like it. Some people might think it's inappropriate. If you're a dude, I guess it could be the same thing. But I urge you can get some sun in your life. 15 minutes a day for most of us should be sufficient. And then I went really heavy on the lemon water. And some of you guys are probably asking, well, Jeremy, why? What is so great about drinking lemon water? Well, here's 7 reasons why lemon water can make your life, in my opinion, 10 times better. Like I said earlier, per my homies over at the Cleveland Clinic. And I'm taking this from Dr. Roxanne Suklo, and she's over at the Cleveland Clinic. She put out a nice piece about what the benefits are. And again, I've known these for years. I just don't think we have relayed them to you guys clearly enough over time. So the first thing lemon water can do, can help aid in your digestion. The acid can help break down the food. And that's, that's why there's so much of it in our stomachs in the first place. The acid does actually break things down. And the acid in lemons may especially be helpful in supplementing stomach acid levels, which tend to decline as we age. So as we get older, we tend to have less of it. So if you guys can introduce more of it via the lemon water, I think your digestion will be a lot better overall. The second thing, obviously, it helps you stay hydrated. It's just common sense. Most of us humans don't drink enough water. Us fitness people tend to, I think, drink more and be more mindful of it. But even I know I can get busy through the day and just be sipping on coffee and be like, oh shit, I haven't drank water in the last 2 hours. So it does help us drink more. And a daily lemon water habit is an easy way to kick your day off on the right foot. And how do you guys know if you're drinking enough water? Typically we say, if your urine is almost clear, I think you're, good to go. If your urine looks like battery acid or Coca-Cola, you got a problem going on. You have to be pounding more water. And so an easy tip, you guys just wake up, pour yourself a nice cold tall glass of water, cut up a lemon, squeeze it, throw it in there, let it sit for maybe a handful of seconds and drink it. I think that's a great way to start your day. The other thing, it can be weight loss friendly. We're obviously creatures of habit, and ponder the impact of replacing if you guys out there, if you're still drinking morning orange juice or like a heavy latte with creamers and sugars, replacing that with lemon water. Now just an ounce of that can go a long way. Perhaps if you guys are typically doing drinking orange juice 20 times per month, or drinking coffee with heavy creamer and sugar 20 times per month, and you replace that with lemon water, that can be a game changer in terms of putting you in a calorie deficit as opposed to having you in a surplus. And for the record, if you're drinking orange juice for breakfast, there's way better ways to get vitamin C, i.e. lemon water, i.e. supplementation, i.e. real food. But the amount of sugar in that tall glass of orange juice is probably the equivalent to you drinking a Mountain Dew. And again, in terms of micronutrients, yes, the orange juice is better. But in terms of macros and sugar impact, it's all the same for your body. So cutting out, obviously, liquid calories from your diet can aid you guys in weight loss and fat loss in the long term. Now, once in a while, sure, it's fine. But the compound effect of that over time ends up paying huge dividends in terms of how lean you are. The other one, it prevents oxidation. So like all produce, lemons contain obviously the phytonutrients, which protect your body against disease. Now these phytonutrients have powerful antioxidant properties, which prevent cell damage from oxidation. It's the same mechanism that, causes rust, if you will. So introducing that can help build up the immune system in the body, which ties into the next point. Lemon water supplies a healthy dose of vitamin C to your life, which all of us, I think, at the age of probably like 5 or 6 know, hey, put vitamin C in your life. It helps you guys build a stronger immune system, helps you fight off disease, viruses, and all the things that, try to take us down. So just half of a lemon in your water will add a mere, let's say, about 6 calories to your diet, give or take. And let's be real, you can fart and basically burn off 6 calories. So plus, when you do throw that lemon into the water, about half of it or so, it can get you more than 1/6 of your daily vitamin C, which obviously we know is needed to protect us, from cell damage and repair from, disease, injury, and all those important things. Obviously, if you can drink it throughout the day, even better. The next thing it does, it provides a potassium boost. Now, your body can't function well without potassium. It's necessary for that nerve and muscle communication and transporting nutrients and waste and blood pressure regulation. So fruits and vegetables are important sources of potassium. your lemons are an important source of potassium to your body. Also, it can help prevent kidney stones. Lemon water helps prevent painful stones in those deficient in kind of that, urinary citrate. That's the form of, citric acid inside of there. More importantly, increase fluids. Like always we say, drink fluids, stay hydrated, help prevent dehydration, which can be a common cause of kidney stones in people. And I've never had them before, but I've heard kidney stones are like the equivalent to dudes giving birth through their penis, which seems like that would be the most horrific, traumatic, painful thing ever. In fact, again, just another shout out, respect to all women out there who have ever had kids. The fact that a human exits your body seems like one of the most traumatic, painful things on earth. So you guys, I'm tipping my cap to you if you're watching on YouTube right now. Much respect to you guys for that. So an easy way is, how do you enjoy your lemon water? For me, it's simply just literally I cut it, I squeeze a good chunk of it into my water, and it really doesn't matter. It's up to you guys. I typically will go I'll chop maybe 3 kind of thin slices of it, kind of 3 thin slices of the lemons. I'll take one of those halves and I'll actually squirt and squeeze the lemon juice into the water. And I just go basically based off flavor. And I'll just let them sit in there, and I'll just keep refilling the water over and over and over again all morning. And I kind of go in between that and my coffee. That works for me. If you guys want to do it to start your day, great. If you want to throw it into your water bottle or water jug and do it, pre-workout, intra-workout, post-workout, I don't really think you can go wrong. I think the more of it you guys can drink, the better. And again, on a side note, don't forget the peel. You can capture the rich nutrients by zesting your lemon. Organic is probably best, and you can use it for baking or cooking. Again, we do it on salmon a lot at our house. We'll also do it on chicken. Sometimes we can squeeze it on Brussels sprouts and other vegetables. They're really, again, I'm not that sexy of a cook and that great. I'm a bro. I do a lot of dude meals, but that works for us. And again, I want to say the fish we do, honestly, all fish, not just the salmon, but if we do cod or mahi-mahi, I think it's great. Even shrimp sometimes. Is a great way to get the peel and the zest of that into a lot of your food. So the takeaway, obviously, you guys, if you're with me this far, is just drink lemon, to kick off your day or anytime you can make it happen. And sometimes it's the most basic things that we can do to help us, feel better, be healthy, and feel our best and move our best. So I just want to share that with you guys because I don't think I've talked about it enough. It's something that my wife has been doing for a very long time, and that I've always done intermittently, but as this past week, I've done it every single day, and I've ramped it up even more. Anything that you can do to build up your immune system and be healthy and be safe in case you do catch, the shit that's going around. If your body can fight it off, and the better the baseline you have of immunity, I think the more resilient we are to catching shit and then having it and letting it drag us down and then passing it on to somebody else. So again, if you guys have any questions for me on lemon water, on athletic greens specifically, which again, I've shared this before, and I made a video on Instagram. If you guys go back on my IGTV, you can find it also on YouTube. Some people have an issue with greens. They think greens don't taste great. I do think athletic greens is the best tasting greens out there. That's why I do take it. Sometimes I'll take the athletic greens, I'll shake it up, and then I'll take actually half that lemon and I'll squirt half the lemon in the athletic greens. I'll close it back up, I'll shake it, and I'll drink it that way, which honestly does make it taste even better than it is. So that's another good hack to not only make your greens taste better, but 2, get that added lemon water bonus inside the greens. So killing 2 birds with 1 stone there. But again, if you guys have questions on lemon water, the athletic greens, or any other immunity boosting hacks I can please share with you, just ask. I'm happy to do so. If you guys want to hear anything else on the podcast, shoot me a message, hit me up. I'm happy to record it. My wife is going to be around more than she usually is, just for the fact of she is at home. I am at home. And so if you want to hear us talk about how we're navigating this situation or what we do as a couple, cooking, workouts, whatever it is, I'm happy to bring her on if you guys want to hear her. So just shoot me a DM or a request on that and I'll make it happen. If you are on iTunes and you have an iPhone right now, stop. Don't be a lazy ass. Go to the podcast app, or when you're done here, hit pause, scroll your finger all the way down, drop me a 5-star, go to ratings and reviews, leave a quick comment. I truly would appreciate it. It means the world to me. And if you're on your MacBook or your iPad, click the iTunes icon, 5-star ratings and reviews, drop me a sentence or 2 of what you think of the podcast or something you want to hear. I'm happy to make it happen because this podcast exists for you guys. It is not for me, it is for you. And again, right now, just breathe, relax, be as positive as you can be, look at everything glass half full, see the world for all the badass, amazing stuff that's going on, and obviously just be aware of the other shit that's there. But we're gonna get through this, that I promise you, and I'll help you guys do it the most healthy, happy way humanly possible. But other than that, what do I have going on my notes here? We do have a free mobility opt-in, which is basically what we did is we took all of our stuff from YouTube, which is kind of, it's in a playlist, but we took a lot of those things and a couple of other programs we kind of begged, borrow, and stole. We put together this free mobility opt-in, which is like full mobility flows, full body part stuff. If you got a tight back, tight hamstrings, shoulder issues, we walk you through foam rolling. This is 100% free. I had Monica, she's a rock star. She put this guide together 100% free for you guys. It's full of videos, it's full of direction. We even have like a mobility tissue quality checklist. We walk you guys through like pec minor, pec major, your VMO. If your piriformis is tight, what you should do, how to kind of, audit yourself of what's feeling good. If you want the free mobility playlist, shoot me a message. It's on my Instagram story right now, and it's March the 25th. It'll be on there for 24 hours for sure. But if you listen to this way later on and say, hey, Jeremy, I'd love a free mobility playlist, I'm happy to send it to you guys. And again, a reminder, if you guys have YouTube, subscribe to the Jeremy Scott Fitness YouTube channel. There's like 1,010 videos, and Jacob is loading more every single week. It's 100% free, just to help you guys out there. So anything else, let me know. And until next time, stay safe, you guys, and eat well, train hard, be nice to people, and please keep doing shit you love with people you enjoy, because your life is too short not to. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.